It's okay. Welcome, you guys. We're going to give it just another minute here. Welcome to the Monday Night Zoom. We are so excited that you chose to join us this evening. There's just a few more seconds. Let's see. Hey, Raquel. Hey, Sammy.
Hello.
Hi. If I don't call you by name and you need social interaction and you want to say hi, then I am happy to say hi back to you. So, hey, Stacy, how are you? All right, you guys, I'm going to give it just a few more seconds here, and then we are going to get started. So I have some good stuff lined up for you guys this evening. So if you don't have your pen and paper in front of you, I would highly recommend it. Let's see. Hey, Mike Kirkpatrick. Some of you guys are muted, and that's okay. All right.
Hey,
Welcome.
Kelly.
Hey. Welcome to the Monday night Zoom call, whatever you want to call it, right? You guys, I am Kelly Davis. I am so excited to be here with you guys this evening. I have, like many of you, not had as much social live interaction as I would have liked over the past few days here. So I'm going to try not to be long-winded because we really do have some good stuff lined up for you this evening with a great global expansion team member who's going to share some good stuff with you. But for those of you guys that don't know me, I am like the great grandma of this organization. I don't know if some of you know me or not. Nita's laughing at me. You like that? I like good. It's on my collagen. You guys, so anyway, I've been in Herbalife 11 years now. Before I joined the business, I was a stay-at-home mom. And you guys, my husband had a couple jobs at the time. He was selling medical equipment. He was working in the military, flying, and we just felt like something was missing. We felt like we were getting by, but we weren't necessarily getting ahead. And it was our accountant that introduced us to the Herbalife opportunity. Again, that was almost 11 years ago now. And you guys, this business has been incredible. I have worked this business inside of a nutrition club. I've worked this business from home. I've worked this business in another country. Just about any way that you can imagine to do this business, I've done it. And I believe in it. And you guys, the things it's done for our life, the lifestyle that we get to lead, although we're not currently traveling anywhere right now for obvious reasons, traveled all over the place. We have 2 kids that are now in high school, and just the opportunities that it's afforded us, you guys, it really is incredible. So for those of you that are joining us for the very first time, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. And those of you guys that this is your normal Monday night deal, thank you for continuing to plug in. And before I introduce our speaker, I just wanted to take a minute and say, we understand that there are a gazillion things, well, not really you can be doing outside of your house, but lots of other distractions, right? That you, I'm a comedian today, that you guys could be doing, but we were so grateful that you decided to plug in, and we're here to support you. So anything that you need, anything that we can help give you, as far as training, things like that, please speak up. I know some of you guys are rocking in your business right now and you're like, I don't even know what she's talking about. Like, things are fantastic. And to be truthful, like, there's some of you guys who, maybe you don't feel like you're on your A game right now, or things don't feel fantastic. Like, please reach out. We all got into this because this is a people business and we love people. So please don't sit there, and have a pity party. Like, reach out to whoever got you in the business, reach out to one of these friendly smiling faces. And I promise you, somebody's going to be there to help and support you, because that's what we're here for. And honestly, I believe in my heart of hearts, we're all going to come out of all this craziness better and stronger, and Herbalife is the place to be, you guys, and I believe that to my core. So with all that said, I am not going to take any more of her time, but I do want to encourage you, if you don't have a notebook and pen, please get one ready, because she's going to share some great notes with you guys on how to follow up. And follow-up has always been important, but especially now, because a lot of us aren't having the face-to-face interaction that we're so used to. We're going to have to get creative and clever with the ways that we're following up sometimes. So I encourage you to tune in, listen to what she's got. She's got some incredible people to call on. So if you're able to unmute yourself and help me give a big round of applause to Global Expansion team member, Brandy Turner. Hey, Brandy.
Hi.
Hey.
the living room. That was awesome. So, hey guys, I am Brandy Turner from Shelby, North Carolina, and I've actually been in Herbalife for 4 years this month. It was my Herbalife birthday this month. I found Herbalife through a nutrition club here in my hometown. I immediately loved the shake and the energy and the atmosphere. As soon as I walked in, I was actually underweight when I started Herbalife. And I was that unhealthy skinny that you hear about, constantly worried about the number on the scale. And I was never happy with it. So I started randomly stopping into the nutrition club here in my hometown. And but my mom, she always complained about not having much energy in the afternoon. So I told her about this place, and she went. And then she jumped in the business, and then she got me into the business. And I never dreamed when I signed up for the business that it would turn into what it has today. Initially, I just started on social media, and then I started plugging into that nutrition club that I was talking about. And fast forward 4 years later, we now get to work out of our nutrition club every day, having the best day ever. But the best part of it is that I've learned through Herbalife that I'm not defined by that number on that scale. I am so much more than that. So tonight, I want to talk to you guys about follow-up. And it's just crazy how this happened, because when we started doing these Zoom calls, this was the first topic that I was supposed to talk about. And it got bumped because I was out of town or whatever, and then it got changed. And now is like the perfect time that we need to be talking about this. So I just feel like that everything really happens for a reason, because right now is when we need this. We always want to follow up with our clients, but now in this day and what's going on in our communities, it's so important that we do that. Jim Rohn taught us that fortune is in the follow-up. But like I said, but what we have going on in our country, in our world right now, is definitely even more important now. So today I went to Walmart and I got groceries, and nobody called me to make sure that what I got was what I needed. When I got home, I was cooking it right. None of that. So I love that that sets us apart from everybody else in this world, that when you buy something from me, I'm not just selling you something. I'm going to call you the next day and ask you how you made your shake, ask you if it tastes good, ask you all those questions, because I want to be a part of your life. I know that we impact people's lives as Herbalife distributors. I've known that from the moment that I signed up. But over this last week with this social distancing, I can't speak, that we've been having to do, it's become even more obvious in that our clients crave us. They crave our attention. We, have started having to do curbside. And one of our clients this week walked into our club because she's like, I'm coming in to talk to you guys because y'all showed me attention. And that's what we are for her. That's what we are for our people. Like we have no idea what's going on in these people's lives at home, but we are the person that is showing them that attention, that is cheering them on, that is, encouraging them to be the best version that they can be. So tonight we're going to talk to a few rock stars who's killing it with the follow-up game. And we're going to talk to them about the methods that they use to follow up with their clients. But I want you guys to keep in mind that even though they're going to tell us, like, I contact my client 3 days after they get their products and ask them this and ask them that, that's not what it's all about. Like, becoming a part of your client's life is what it's all about. So when you see that post on Facebook that it's their birthday, or they've gone to the beach, or they've got a new dress, like, comment on that. Involve yourself in their lives so that they know that you're invested in being their biggest supporter, being their cheerleader, being there for them, and that, like, you want to be a part of their lives, because this is a lifelong relationship that we have with these people when they become our clients, when they become our preferred members, and even our distributors. So first of all, I want to call on Jackie Burkhardt. Jackie, you out there?
Maybe.
I know.
There we are.
Yes.
There we are.
Early. Hey, Jackie.
Yeah.
So tell us your name and where you're from.
Okay, I'm Jackie Burkhardt, and I am from Marshall, North Carolina. I have a club in Lift Nutrition in Weaverville, North Carolina, so just north of Asheville.
How long have you been doing Herbalife?
I've been actively a distributor for a year and a half. I've been using the products for 4 years.
Awesome. So just give us an idea like what your routine is for your follow-up with your new clients.
Okay, so if they've become a client from out of the club, the first thing I do with them is I get them behind the bar and make a shake with them so that they know exactly how to make the shake. When they have their product at home, I'll ask them to call me when their product comes in or send me a text when it comes in so that I know when to start following up with them. And the first day I'll ask them how they made their shake. Were they happy with it? Did it keep you full? A couple days later, follow up again. A couple days later, follow up again. And so like following kind of what's been the basic follow-up schedule. And then kind of part of the way through, I start talking to them about how they're feeling, weight loss that they might be having, how their clothes are fitting, energy that they're having, start suggesting some other products they might want to add in. And I keep tabs, like I stalk Facebook to see what's going on in their lives. So a lot of times the follow-up conversation is not just about their shake or their tea, but it's about what's going on in their life.
Awesome. So tell us why you think following up with your clients is so important.
Oh man. If you don't follow up, people stop using the products. They don't necessarily have the success that they want to have or you want them to have. And I just wanted to share this. I got this text message today from one of my clients that says, I just have to share with you, I'm so glad I bought the raspberry tea. I look forward to that every morning. I'm also so glad I met you and you were patient but persistent with me. I still have far to go. At the moment, I've hit a plateau again, but hanging tough. Most definitely feel better than I have in a long, long time. And that's why I follow up, because I love people and I want them to have the success that I've had.
Awesome. And lastly, so we're super focused on our new clients, but tell us about following up with preferred members.
So I follow up with my preferred members at least every 3 weeks, especially if they're coming up on getting close to when they would be bumped up to a higher discount level, or when a new product comes out, that kind of thing.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jackie.
Sure.
I love that she said she gets them behind the bar, and I guess everybody doesn't have the luxury to do that if you're not working out of a nutrition club, but that's what we do at our nutrition club. Jennings is wonderful at that. He pulls people behind the bar. PJ pulls them back there. We let them make their teas. We let them make their shakes. They look at us weird like, I'm not sure I should come back here, but we get them back there because we want them to know like how easy it is when they get home, that they can totally do this at home. Awesome, Jackie. Thank you so much. All right, the next person is Miss Stacy Ernest. Hello, Stacy.
Hey guys, Stacy Ernest from Travelers Rest, South Carolina.
Awesome. So how long have you been in Herbalife, Stacy?
1 year exactly.
And she's rocking it. Awesome. So tell us about your routine for following up with your new clients.
So new client follow-up, if I can get them in the club making a shake behind the bar, I definitely do that. That is always not the case. So I do use FaceTime. If they do not have an iPhone, no problem. I use Facebook Messenger. And if that doesn't work, Telegram's great. So there's lots of options to follow up using some kind of video chat. I'm going to follow up day 1, 2, and 3, but I'm not always focused on Herbalife. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm going to ask them how their day's going. How are they feeling? Like, oh my gosh, girl, I saw your selfie on Instagram. You're looking great. Like trying to build that relationship to where it's not just like, hey, do you want to buy Herbalife products? And then so I make sure that they understand how their shake should look. Like their water to ice ratio might be a little different from the club. All of those things are super, super important, because if you're like me, your first shake at home probably wasn't the best. So I just try to let them know that it doesn't always have to be, like, they don't have to overthink it. I try to make it super, super clear. And I give them recipes for the Formula One. Like, I have it typed out on my phone, ready to go for the Formula One flavor that they purchased. So I don't send them everything at one time when they're a brand new client. I do have that available for them, but if they get a vanilla and vanilla, I'm going to send them things that they can make with that Formula One flavor, so they're not overwhelmed.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So why do you think follow-up is so important?
So if you're not going to follow up, you're probably going to have a sinking sand business, and we all want a solid foundation. So follow-up is key. No one is going to come back if you're not engaged with them, and being genuine about it.
Awesome. Yes. And lastly, with your preferred members, how often do you follow up with them, or how do you follow up with them?
So most of my clients are on a weekly, if they are on a weight loss program, they're on a weekly weigh-in schedule. And typically I try to follow up at least once a week, whether it's virtual. I used to try to do follow-up Friday. That just didn't work for me, basically because not everybody's schedule's mine, So I have since kind of shifted, and everybody picks their own weigh-in day. If you can't make it to the club, no problem. Step on your scale at home, take a picture, send it to me. When I have downtime, and I call it like my homework time, I literally sit down, I FaceTime that client, if I can get them on the phone, of course. And I reach out to them like, girl, you're down 2 whatever pounds. I'm so proud of you. How's everything going? Like, talk to me about how you're feeling. And I do that. I try to do that at least once a week. I mean, all of that is up to them. Like, if they don't want that, that's okay. I'm still sending the messages and letting them know that I'm here if they need me.
Awesome. Perfect. Thank you so much, Stacy. So Stacy is in South Carolina and we're in North Carolina, and we actually had a girl come in the other day who is one of Stacy's clients. That's how far she has made an impact around here. And I asked her, I was like, how did you get in touch with her? And it was through referrals from some of her clients. But this girl knew Stacy well. I don't know that she's ever even met her in person, but she knew her well because Stacy had been in a lot of contact with her. So her follow-up skills are marvelous. You can tell by talking to her clients. And I love how she said, and I almost mentioned this before when Jackie said it, that we don't always talk about Herbalife. Because, if I'm constantly texting you, asking you if you need more products, only asking you about those shakes, you're not going to want to talk to me all the time. So that's what I was talking about earlier, like building those relationships, like becoming involved in that person's life, that you can have conversations with them that don't even involve Herbalife, but they know that you're there if they have any questions about Herbalife. So awesome, Stacy. Thank you so much. And lastly, we have Miss Kayla Whitesides.
Hey guys, I'm Kayla Whitesides from Penrose, North Carolina.
Hey, Miss Kayla. So how long have you been in Herbalife?
I've been in Herbalife for a little over a year.
Awesome. So tell us your routine for following up with your new clients.
Well, first I let them kind of pick their weekly weigh-in day. Let them pick what day they kind of want to follow up with me. Like kind of Stacy said, everybody has a different schedule. I know mine's crazy and everybody else's is too. So I kind of let them pick what day they want to follow up. And then I have a planner that I organize all of my clients into. And I just pick everybody for Monday and follow up with them, whether they're new or retail or preferred member, and then so on and so on throughout the week.
Awesome. So tell us why you think follow-up is so important.
Well, I think that, kind of like you were talking about earlier, some people just need to know that you care about them, that you're rooting for them, that you want to see them succeed in their journey. And you following up with them kind of gives them the encouragement they need to keep going week after week, no matter what's going on at home or with their grandma or Aunt Betty Sue or whatever's going on. It kind of lets them know that, you know, you're going to talk to them and they need the attention to keep moving forward and doing what they got to do to better themselves.
Exactly. And how often do you follow up with your preferred members?
My preferred members are actually in my weekly follow-ups, like my retail and my regular coaches and everything. I have in my calendar, I can drop a picture in the group chat, but beside everybody's name, I have a P for preferred member, retail, coach, whatever, and I follow up with them weekly as well. But I also have a separate group chat that I use to let my preferred members know about new products or promotions or challenges and stuff like that going on too.
Awesome. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love how you guys are picking the day that they can come in and weigh in, making it super accessible for your clients and making it on their schedule. Sorry, y'all, Willow's like jumping on my leg. Because that makes it so much easier than having just one day a week that you guys are doing weigh-ins, making it all about your customer, which is what it's all about for sure. And one thing that we do at the club, which this would only be for club owners, and I'm sure all the club owners on here do it, but anybody new that comes in our club, like even if they haven't become a client yet, they just come in and try a shake, like immediately that night, they're going to get a text message from me or Jennings or PJ or Mindy or whoever was at the club that day. And just saying, you know, so glad you guys came in. So glad you tried us out. Can't wait to see you again. How did you love your kryptonite tea? Like I name whatever they got and ask them how they love it. And I just think that makes it so much more personal for that person who comes in, because no other restaurant that you go in, they're going to text you that night and ask you how you liked it. So in closing, pretty much just follow up with your people, love on your people. You never know what that person's going through, and you may be the person who makes a difference in their lives. Yeah, every day. So we were, I was talking to Kelly, and like I said, this is so important, especially with all this stuff going on in our world where there are only call-ins and club side, and, you know, curbside and social distancing and all that thing, that we are the person in their life that keeps reaching out to them and stays constant throughout all of this. So, and also I would like to mention, these people are at home too. I think Jennings told me a statistic earlier today about unemployment. I think he said that like typically 3,000 people a week file for unemployment, and I think it was 17,000 people filed for unemployment this past week. It's 5 times, more than 5 times more. So like, this is what Dawn said, this is our time to shine. These people need us. Like, we have an opportunity that we can offer these people while they're at home to have income coming in, to have, even if we just offer them a preferred membership where they save money, but also talk to them about distributorship and whether they need that extra in, because times are hard for a lot of people that don't have that right now. So I think that's all I have for tonight. If Miss Tara's going to pop up our announcements.
Brandy, while she's doing that, I'm just going to jump in real quick. I'm a chat today. I've been at home too much. You guys, like all the things that Brandy just said, like honestly, like think outside the box and be creative. I know not everybody on this call works inside of a nutrition club. So like just be creative. I promise you that you can recreate every single thing that she just said, no matter what your situation is. So think outside the box. If you need help, reach out, and we're here to support. So I just really encourage you not to think these are all things that apply to being inside of a nutrition club. So thanks for letting me interrupt, Brandy. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Kelly. Yes, I work out of a club, so I know I come from that point of view a lot. I try to not to, but this is just hard.
Good.
Okay. All right, so we have an awesome first quarter promotion going on right now, and a lot of you guys have already qualified for this, but it's not too late to qualify if you haven't. So just read over this: level 1 bronze, 7,500 over 3 months, and 3 either preferred members or distributors. And level 2 silver is 10,000 volume points and 5 new preferred members or distributors. And level 3 is gold with 15,000 and 7 new preferred members or distributors. And each of these have an awesome gift that you can earn. And level 4 platinum is 30,000 and 10 either new preferred members or distributors in the first quarter this month. So through March. And we all definitely have time to go up to the next level for that. So Mike and Tara are offering this awesome Lakeside Lunch Team promotion that we can all qualify for. It's open to all supervisors. Anybody who qualifies supervisor in the month of March automatically qualifies for level 2. This is a lunch at their house for 300 volume points more than you did in February. And if you do 500 volume points more than you did in February, you also get this t-shirt, Herbalife Nutrition. And then here are all of our weekly announcements. The distributor promotions I kind of went through, the Lakeside Lunch, the first quarter promo. Also, there's some preferred member promotions going on. And then if you have a birthday in March, they have a promotion. PJ just got super excited about that one. Okay, and then important dates. Next Monday, Miss Kelly Davis will be doing our Monday night call. And our product of the week this week is the Kids Shake Booster. You can add to the shakes. It's like the new mom that we have. It's just full of good vitamins and enhances everyday nutrition for the kids. And since the kids are out of school and coming in, this will be perfect for you guys to offer to everyone. And then our LDW is going to be virtual now. So here's the dates for that. April 17th through the 19th. We'll be able to watch that through a live Zoom. And then congratulations to all the distributors that have already qualified for the promotions that I was talking about earlier. The level 1 is Chaz Michael, Rita Tretchler, Crystal Elliott, Ashley Gwynn, Tammy Bell, Emily Luck. And then level 2 is PJ Lemons, Linda Armstrong, Carolyn Lewis, Jessica Morrison, Taylor Patterson, Michelle Jones, Melissa Steed, Brianne Young, Rita Barr, Reagan and Ben Abel, Crystal Elliott, Micah Rice, Kerrigan McAllister, and Buffy Ashmore. Oh, wait, it continues. Kiana Kurzoa, Kim Lloyd, Nicole Reeve, Taylor Shaw, Joseph Riviera, Liz M. Marini, Nita Woods, Kayla Whitesides, Molly Tilley, Carla Lucina, Felicia Hall, Madison Bryant, and Tia Cook. Wow, there's going to be a lot of people at the lunch side, at Lakeside Lunch at Mike and Sarah's house. Okay, and then first quarter promo qualifiers for bronze, we've got Megan Allen, Tara and Mike, Jackie Burkhardt, Liz and Marini, Stephanie Castell, Jonathan Gilbert, Courtney Pelt, and Jolie Hebner. And for silver, we have Lori, Reagan and Ben, Allison, Kathy and Pete, Caitlin, and Tana. And for gold, we have Dawn and Jeff, Brandy, Sammy, Kayla, Stacy, and Jay and Portia and Molly. And then for the platinums, we have Amanda East, Carrie Garzone, and Sheila and Mike. And then, like I said, next Monday, we're super excited to have Miss Kelly Davis on the call. She'll be talking about the leadership mindset, which I think is super important in these times also. So you guys be sure to mark your calendars for 8:30 and same Zoom and be here.
Thank you, Brandy.
Thank you, Brandy.
Night, y'all.
Good night. Thank you so much.